On this week's World of Saltwater Fishing, bundle up because we're going to Atlantic City, New Jersey to chase striped bass in the back bays during winter. It'll be a cold one, at least for me.
George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing. Big fish don't stand a chance.
Our travels took us back to Atlantic City, New Jersey, a favorite spot of ours. We've done our Saltwater Sportsman National Seminar Series here for decades. We've done a number of fishing shows, not only in Atlantic City, but throughout the entire Jersey Shore. And here we are, all ready to go. A cold, rainy, drizzly November, at least by my standards, to hook up with Brian Williams to chase striped bass in the back bays.
It's been going on about 15 years now, and my range, I'd say, is pretty much from Atlantic City down to about Sea Isle in the backcountry. And then if it's in the ocean front, we could be running anywhere 30 miles either way, up the coast or down the coast. And then offshore, maybe to about 15 to 20 miles, depending on where the fish are.
New Jersey has a wealth of fishing opportunities, everything from the canyons all the way to back bays. And what I really appreciate about the back bay environment, it's sort of similar to what I would see in my home waters of South Florida or Southwest Florida's Everglades. You're in a nice, remote, relatively quiet environment with a lot of great scenery. And you could get out of the wind in many places. And the best thing about that is when you have these striped bass in there, they're all there for the taking on topwater plugs as well as soft plastics. And that was our plan. We met Brian Williams on a dark and drizzly and cold morning. We had the Apex Mako, which is a brand new bay boat for the company, powered by a Mercury V10 400 horsepower outboard. We are all set to go to some of his spots and fish both the shallows as well as some of the edges of the deeper channels in this big, gigantic maze of back bays. He took off on this very dark morning, and you feel that light drizzle just hitting you.
I had a spot I knew that they'd be sitting at first light on that stage of the tide. And so we set up there and waited till it got just light enough to throw those topwater lures, and they were there pretty much as soon as we started throwing.
Keep consistent twitches. When you get about there, leave them behind and catch them on the next
we
cast.
got him on
There
that
you go.
time. Took him a while to get on that one, didn't it?
You can go ahead and lead them over towards
Sure
me,
thing.
George, and I'll take care of them.
It'd be my honor. Putting up a little resistance right now. So different. It's like arsenal up.
Exactly.
Careful. Coming your way.
Of course, you hook the first one, you wedge the picture off shot. There we go. All right.
All right, take a look at him. I'm liking it. Guess I hooked him pretty good.
You hooked him pretty good. You actually wedged his mouth open. One hook down. Now it's important, George, to get the hooks out quick on these fish. Handle them as little as possible to assure that we can have these fish for future generations with the way things have been going.
I'm with you. That is a beauty. I'm liking it. Here we are, at least by my standards, drizzly, cold New Jersey, and in November with Brian. He's put us on a fish.
Let's get him back in the water.
I'm good. Yes.
Always want to take your time reviving them. A lot of times a good thing to note is when they got a good kick and you see that dorsal fin sticking up like that. Good job, George.
Thank you.
Get back out there, get another one.
George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing is proudly brought to you by Penn. Let the battle begin. Mako. You'll find them where the fish are. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Mercury. George, we'll be right back.
With the cold, misty rain ending and the striper bite beginning to warm up, we push deeper into the marshes in pursuit of an all-out blitz. I'm fishing with Brian Williams out of Atlantic City.
Solid ice during our travels. And how do I keep my diesel truck warm? There you go, the Startron. About every third fill up, make sure I add this. It stabilizes the fuel. And during that highway drive, it just makes everything really run that much more smoothly. And as I mentioned, in the wintertime, it keeps it warm. As for me, I think a big cup of coffee will keep me warm. That'll be my Startron. And we were back at it. I'm sharing the bow with Brian. He's firing out mostly to the left with his top water. I'm firing out pretty much straight ahead and to the right with mine, and just trying to pull more bass. And as far as precision casting, you're trying to make that plug land right between the spaces in these weeds and work it through them all the way out. Now, when you're working a top water plug, at least in my opinion, and you have a follower, don't stop and pause. You keep that plug working at the same attitude. Keep working it, having that fish follow. If anything, speed it up just a little bit and tighten up that left to right movement, that walk the dog style, to make that bait look like it got panicked. And sometimes that's a triggering mechanism to draw a fish in a strike in a topwater plug.
Just keep fishing, cast right at him, double up. Cast right where you left the hole in the water.
All right, in behind.
Coming over top of you. Coming this way now.
I'll get out of your way.
So, we'll swim around this side now. There we go.
I got one more out of it. I'm going to be greedy here. Then if you come down, I can help you. Trying to be greedy. Doing all right back there, Brian?
I'm good.
I was hoping I would get a take advantage of maybe one or two that happen to be following yours up in there.
Ready to go.
Excellent catch. Excellent.
Now let's get back to it.
So here we are making our cast, trying to get right to the edge of the marshes. I took a shot and went to the right side of those grasses, landed perfectly well right alongside of the marshes. I'm working that topwater plug out. Bam, 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 bam. Here comes a follower right behind it. Boom, short hits it. Keeping that plug in play, comes up again, boom, short hits it again. Got these boils coming. About the third time, it just pounced on it, committed, pulled that plug down, I wound. I'm on a striped bass again. There you go, buddy. Come on, don't go under the boat on me, buddy. Come on out, come on out. Man, where do you get that extra strength from?
Come on, George, tell your fish to pick the side with better lighting. Oh, he's like, what, far head hook now?
I think so.
Yeah.
No
This
wonder
will be
it.
fun.
I'll try to ease him there without that thing
Yeah.
pulling on you, you know?
Yeah, he's going to give us a couple problems here. But
I know.
we'll see what
Just
we
be
can do.
careful.
We'll try our best. Twist a little.
All right. All right.
Boy, that was a great fish.
There we go. Right on that outside there.
Yep.
The big smash on it. We're good.
Oh, yeah. Let's get back out there and get another.
All right.
Striped bass represent the backbone of the coastal recreational fishery in mid-Atlantic through New England waters. An aggressive feeder known for their tenacious fights, striped bass spend their adult lives in the ocean and migrate into brackish and even fresh waters to spawn each spring. However, certain stocks also winter within deep bays and sounds, seeking warmer waters and abundant forage. Best bet, maintain the cadence of a topwater lure even when the bass is short striking it. They'll eventually commit if the lure's rhythm remains intact. In artbypasta.com, from Catch to Canvas, rendering.
Catch the canvas, baby.
George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing is proudly brought to you by Simrad. Rapala holds the world record for world records. Suffolk's always use the best line. Starbright Boat Care Products, blending technology with performance since 1973. George, we'll be right back.
It's Dick and Moose striper fishing at its finest. Once we'd wear out some fish, we'd head to the next spot for some new players. I'm deep into the Atlantic City, New Jersey area back bays with Brian Williams. Before we get back to the fishing, let me showcase where we stayed during this journey. Resorts Casino Hotel in Atlantic City. We've a lot of history at Resorts Casino Hotel in Atlantic City. We've been bringing our Saltwater Sportsman National Seminar Series here for decades and even filmed a few of my World of Saltwater Fishing shows here. Situated on the Atlantic City Boardwalk, Resorts is a fun and friendly establishment with an 80,000 square foot casino brimming with gaming tables and over 1,300 slot machines. There's entertainment galore, luxury accommodations, meeting space, and numerous dining establishments ranging from casual fare to the premier restaurant, Capriccio's. Capriccio's is renowned for its Italian signature dishes as well as its seafood and meats. Capriccio's old world-inspired dining room overlooks the Atlantic City Boardwalk, providing the most perfect ambience. We were treated to a 10-course dinner and a tableside visit by the executive chef himself. From appetizers to the main course and including dessert, it was simply all amazing. And on that note, let's get back to the actual fishing.
Brian says, okay, the tide just slacked out right now, and these fish is going to be moving about. Let's go look for some deep water spots. He took us back to the bridge point. And he said, this is odd because normally those fish are there in the one tide, and the tide's totally opposite, but here they are, right where they should be. And he marks them out there on the Simrad. So he gets in position, locks in that trolling motor, and the same deal, just casting up current long enough to let that jig hit bottom as it's going past your boat towards the stern where we're marking a fish. So I'm thinking here, well, this is pretty tough. We got the fish here, but they got lockjaw now. And all of a sudden, bam, I get hooked up and I'm on.
All right. Brian, we got him fighting, pulling the tide too. It feels like a good fish.
Oh yeah, now they get their head dug in that tide. They keep going.
You never know what fights harder, the fish or the tide.
Yeah.
Like you said, it was so subtle, it sort of pounded on the bottom a little bit, and then next thing you know, they got the hit, but it's like very subtle.
And if you look at the screen now, you'll see,
oh wow,
those fish are coming up off the bottom a little because you woke that one fish up.
Here's a fish.
Okay, coming in.
All right.
It's important to practice proper release tactics as well as angling tactics. Crushed barbs can be helpful sometimes. Certain lure offerings, if you can go to single hooks, that could be helpful as well. Limit the amount of time out of the water and really take your time to revive these fish. That's very important. We have a fixed number of fish remaining right now because they haven't been reproducing strong in about 7 years. So what we have now is all we have left until they reproduce again.
I said, all right, hey, we fooled one of them and brought in a striped bass, turned it free, and it wasn't long after that Brian repeated the same thing, and he caught his bass.
You got him turned back on.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, I love the size.
You got hooked in a fun spot. It's that spot you can't lip them. Oh man.
All right, so I was busy making my drift. When and where and how did that thing hit?
Real subtle, right against the bottom.
But after that, that was it. Those fish didn't want to play. So he goes, okay, come on, we're going to make a run up a creek here. It's getting towards late afternoon, and if these fish are hungry, they'll see these bait pods, and we'll notice them, and we get right in there and start throwing top water. So, hey, I'm all game for that.
Mercury Performance Stats, Atlantic City, New Jersey. Seas, calm. Power, Mercury V10 400 horsepower Verado. Prop, Mercury Revolution X, 25-inch pitch. Total miles, 40. Consistent cruise, 5,200 RPMs. Speed, 42 miles per hour. Total fuel burn, 21 gallons. We'll be right back. George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing is proudly brought to you by the Florida Keys and Key West. Come as you are. ACR, the leader in marine safety electronics. Float on boat trailers. Make it easy. Make it dependable. Make it float on. VMC, your expert in hooks. Art by Pasta, real life art. Visit artbypasta.com.
So we got to an area, and I made several drops and didn't do a thing, and same with him. So I said, okay, maybe it's like the lull time right now. So we had ordered these White House subs, and I couldn't wait to get into subs as the crew. So I said, cut me a section of this Italian sub out. And I hear Brian, he goes, you guys got the cameras ready or what?
I'm like, well, I've been fighting a fish here for about 10, 15 seconds now. And then everybody goes, oh, crap. Okay. I guess we got to film this. Back to work.
You didn't even give me a fighting chance.
No.
We're just breaking out the subs for lunch. I thought you were going to get in position. Next thing out, you hooked up. Subs are sitting down here, and you got a striped bass on.
They must have smelled that sandwich.
If that's the case, I'll cut up more. Go figure. Every time you really want to get fish, in a slow period, break out the lunch and start eating. Happens quite a bit. Must be the lunar period. We're in a major, the fish turn on, so are the humans. They got to eat. Look at that.
Pretty fish.
These guys dropped the sub sandwiches, picked up the cameras, and caught Brian and filmed him catching the striped bass. So that one snuck up on us.
After Brian's sandwich catch, it was a full-on back bay striper blitz, highlighted by quite an unusual topwater surprise.
We were working the bottom here. We came by some marks on the Simrad side scan, and we slowed up for it. Flipped the jig out. Got a fish. Look at that. We didn't even need to open up a sandwich to get
And
them.
dropping soft plastics on them. Come over here to watch the show. Excellent, Brian.
Pretty fish.
Now, did you mark one, or was that a grouping?
It's a grouping. I mean, on the side scan, I picked up a good dozen of them or so.
Well, good. Hey, where's that guy going?
I think he's trying to head down to Florida to go visit you.
Tell him to jump in the car, we'll take him home. The difference in maybe 12 feet or so, and I can't get bit, but you're on him over there.
These fish holding tight pockets.
I would think they're holding tight. I'm gonna have you try this side next. Wow, nice.
George, what's going on here?
What's going on? Not me. It's the guy back there named Brian. Talk about getting the hot hand.
So the important part with these fish is to land them quick and get them back out there. I try my best to keep the fish over the sides of the boat and not bring them in the boat for too long if I can avoid it. Back him like a white perch.
There you go, I got him. Let's see what it is. White perch. Yep. All right, here you go. And a white perch incoming.
Get yourself a trophy white perch.
Coming around this way for you.
You can whip them just like a bass.
Okay.
Yep.
You got a decent sized bass?
Nah, you just knew where to swim.
Hey, good. There's nothing wrong with that bass.
Yep.
White perch. Here we go.
Brian Williams, he is definitely a go-to guide. If you're ever thinking about coming and fishing the Ocean City, Atlantic City area, and you like the light tackle stuff, you like a guy that's very knowledgeable and has a very good personality, easy going. He's your guy.
It was my pleasure having George aboard the boat here and getting to show him my area, how we target the fish, and how we get through the winter and try to keep warm best we can during the colder months.
It's just typical New Jersey fisheries. There's so many options here. And I've got to tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed this one, spending time in the Back Bay with Brian. Highly recommend that you do it. It's exciting action in the most beautiful setting.
If you're a fan of our show, keep up with our adventures by following us on social media. I'm on Instagram at George Poveromo, and on Facebook, go to facebook.com/George.Poveromo. You can also watch your episodes at any time on YouTube at George Poveromo TV. We'll see you on the water.